go. So you can go ahead and share your screen whenever you want to. It's not showing now. I think you probably should just for the recording. All right, guys. Hey, it's your old pal Hugh from Web Dimensions coming at you today, and I want to welcome you all to this very first for everyone on the call today. We're getting ready to talk about something really exciting, and some of you know me, some of you don't know me. Those of you know me from my products, and because I'm a software launcher and I do all kinds of web stuff and all of that. And I've got some very talented young gentlemen with me today who are also product launchers. And in this series, I'm going to be talking to a lot of exciting people about a lot of exciting products. Today we're going to start with Vivek Gour and Himanshu Mehta from Pixel NX. And these guys, and I want you guys to tell me, your story, but what I understand is that you've been publishing things on Theme Forest and Code Canyon over there at the very awesome marketplace for quite some time now. So you've had a lot of experience doing this stuff. So if you would, please tell us and the audience a little bit about what you guys have been doing.
Yeah, for sure. First of all, thank you very much for having us here. It's a pleasure to interact with you and with your audience. So yes, I mean we've been into this industry for a long time now. It's been like 8 years. We are into products development and into custom services all across globe. We also have a team of 40 plus people working under one roof for us. And nice. The team is actually a combination of all the major technologies, including mobile application development as well. So till now, we were actually into the backseat of some major product launches which were done in our market. But this was the first time when we stepped ahead and wanted to launch our own product individually. Before that, we've been doing launches and products development, as I said, but we were doing we were doing that with partnerships with certain people.
You mentioned them on Skype. When we were on Skype, you mentioned some of the people that you've worked for, and then I recognize all of them. They're very big products in the marketplace. So you've been behind some of the bigger launches in this marketplace.
Right, and we also take care of after sales support as well, because as I said, 40 people team we have here, so we also look after the supports, because as a product developer we understand the importance of this support. So we have a dedicated team for support as well after
that's
sales
very important.
Product launches. Yes, that's very important. So we've been doing this, and in this Moto theme which we are launching now, which is on 12th of June. This is the second version of the Moto theme. The first version of it was launched in late 2016, in October 2016, and we managed to get around 1,700 sales out of it. And yes, and that is the reason why we thought of coming up with the second version, because all the satisfied customers of ours wanted to have more upgraded versions and features in that theme. So looking at that, we were like, we couldn't resist ourselves, and we had the team, so we moved ahead, and we are here with this Moto theme second version, which is much bigger than the first version. Like the first version it had around 42 pre-made layouts, but this Moto theme second version has like 105 pre-made layouts. Now when I say 105 pre-made layouts, that is this one single theme has 105 inbuilt themes in it. So this is the biggest WordPress theme ever launched in our market.
Wow, that's something. And I had a chance to look inside it yesterday. I was working with it, and for my subscribers that know about WordPress and stuff, when you add a theme in WordPress, you put in a keyword, or you just search, and you get like a million different themes to choose from, and you pick one, and then you have to go through all the settings for that theme. Even if you don't like it later, you spend all that time. Now with the Moto theme, it's actually you install the Moto theme, a couple other things it wants with it, but then when you go to pick the Moto theme itself has all these beautiful designs that you can just pick one. It's pretty amazing. And then you pick the setting. The same settings will apply no matter which one of those themes you use, right?
Right. And one more feature which we have added in this theme is that user can create their own Amazon store with the help of this theme, which is actually a money-making angle for the users.
They can create their own.
Yes, they can create their own Amazon store with just few clicks.
Oh, Amazon store. Okay,
yes,
now that's really important. That's really big because a lot of my people are into the Amazon e-commerce thing. So that's amazing. So you can just hook up an Amazon store with just one click?
Just few clicks. And for Moto theme, I'm also giving 5 pre-made layouts to choose either one of them. Like as I said, it has 105 layouts, right? So including 5 more, it gives the size of theme is with around 110 in total.
Wow, yeah. And they're just beautiful, and they just go on forever. So it's not like you have to install a new theme to get a whole new look. You just pick one, and there you go. And then, like I said with WordPress, picking a separate theme usually leads to a lot of spent time clicking around. What does that theme do? Seeing what it does. It's kind of a shortcut around all of that.
Right. Now the users don't have to hire any graphic designer or coder to get their new website ready. 105 layouts is a combination of all offline and online niche, people. So if the user is from offline niche, or maybe he or she is from the online niche, or maybe they are into Amazon affiliates, this theme is actually one thing which can satisfy all their requirements.
Right. Yeah, you've got, I noticed that the theme adds some taxonomies, which is like types of categories in the back end, which you have, like, about tags and category, those are taxonomies, but this also adds some teams, it adds services categories, it adds one other that I've forgotten what it is. But then that also goes over like into Yoast. I use the Yoast plugin, so the Yoast plugin lets you decide in those categories too. Do you want to put them in your site index or whatever? It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the quality of the theme is like very, very awesome. And I missed to mention one more thing when I was talking about this theme. We guys are actually light authors on Theme Forest, and we have a very, very promising and confident portfolio out there on Theme Forest. If you have heard of Theme Forest,
that's the portfolio. That's the one I was looking for. You have a portfolio taxonomy in there. So that's if you're an artist or a photographer or something like that, a video specialist, you can have your portfolio.
Exactly.
That's pretty good. Yeah. And it creates like Yoast plugin creates a separate site map for each taxonomy, including the ones that you've created. So that's pretty good.
And we've been doing this for a long time. The Theme Forest, the quality of Theme Forest is like unacceptable. The quality of Theme Forest which they need, it's very hard for some people to achieve. But we've been doing this.
I've never tried, I'm a developer too. I've never published anything on Theme Forest or Code Canyon, so I don't know what's required. I know that there's a lot of good. It's great. It's a gold mine, stuff. So, but you're saying that they have pretty stringent requirements.
They have very strong deadlines, very strong quality parameters. They have. It was very hard for us when we initially started to work on Theme Forest. I'm talking about 5 years back story. When we initially started to work on Theme Forest, so the quality parameters of Theme Forest were so hard. It was very hard for us to get even one theme to get approved there. But gradually, when we started working and we started understanding the parameters of the quality, we improved in ourselves, and now we have 100+ products on Theme Forest. So that's how.
So that helped you also. So it lifted up your standards as well. What you're saying? Yeah, sure, makes sense for sure. Yeah, I love that. And that's what happens to me when I buy code on Code Cannon. If I want to get a system that I need or something, I say, wow, man, that's a great standard. So I might, even adopt it myself, So I know what you're saying. They're definitely good standards. So, and I used the theme last night. It was very, very, very nice, very friendly.
I'm
Is there
glad that you
something,
like it.
yeah, is there something you'd like to demonstrate in particular in this forum before we sort of start wrapping things up, or is there what more would you like to share with us?
Yes, yes. As we can see, we have Himanshu Mehta along with us in this call. So he will take the initial steps ahead, and he's going to demonstrate the front end and more about Moto theme, what exactly Moto theme is all about. So we'll allow Himanshu to take this ahead from here.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. So, although Vivek has explained in detail what exactly the theme is all about, but there are a few things which I need to add on to this. That the theme, as we are giving away some 105 layouts and some 5 Amazon store layouts as well. But in the product funnel, we also have an option where we are coming up with an monthly subscription where we are giving away 5 new templates every month to our users. So that is another key important point of this project, this product. The next is, like, I have been taking care of the customers of Moto theme version 1. So there has been a requirement that people need to have different types of headers for their websites. Like sometimes people want to have logo on the center of the website, sometimes they want on the left hand side, sometimes they want something on the right hand side. So there are different variations they required. So to fulfill that, in the Moto version 2, we have come up with different 20 unique headers which user can choose from. So that gives an additional facility to user to just drag and drop things around.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
So is that the origin builder?
Yeah, right. We have origin builder placed in the backend. So all the things are controlled via that. It's a simple drag and drop tool where you can just pick the content you want, pick the element you want, and just change the text out of it. So it's a simple way to manage all the content of the website.
And my recollection is that when you're in the post editor, the page editor, you have, most of my subscribers are familiar with where there's a text tab and a visual tab, but then they have one further, as I recall, which is the origin builder, right? And that invokes the drag and drop interface.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And next to it, the themes also comes with many e-commerce versions. Like if anyone want to set up its own e-commerce store, so we have some different layouts available. With just one click, he can set up its own e-commerce store.
Wow.
So that is another additional facility to it. Another point we got in the version 1 was people were asking for multilingual, like people need to have website for different languages. So so we have given an option where people can just choose their own language styles and get the website ready in that particular language. So
no, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So these are the things which we kept in the mind, keeping in the mind from version 1 and moved on to version 2, so that we can keep satisfying our customers. So that is the key we want to achieve over here. Yeah.
So you've been listening to your customers and building the things that they want, which is the way to go, of course.
Yeah, exactly. Means our key point is that we want our every individual customer to be satisfied. That is the key. So, and that's been the success till now, as we are into the 9th year of our company. So
wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So that was the important point. We always kept our client satisfaction on the top priority. and that is the reason the success we have achieved till now. And in fact, in the Moto theme version 1, we got a lot of feedback, and based on that, we come up with this Moto version 2, and we are really excited that this time we are going to hit the market and will fulfill the client needs and will satisfy our new customers as well.
Right on. Well, I hope that we can get this video out to as many people as possible who can get the idea about what you guys are doing, and maybe, you know, I'm sure it's not going to be prohibitively expensive. You know, usually things are pretty reasonable, so go ahead and pick up a copy. You know, it looks to be pretty good, and like I said, I've implemented it already on one of my clients' site. I like it a lot. Looking forward to learning some of those one-click functions that you talk about, so that's going to be fun. So is there anything else that you want to add today before we call it a day?
Yeah, just last one point to add, and then we can wrap it out, that all our template, all our layouts are from online to as well as offline niche. Like either you want to create a lead or email capturing page, list capturing page, that can be created as well. Either if you want to target your offline customer, let's say you have a customer as a dentist, so you can create a site for a dentist. And all these sites, all these templates are responsive, as in they work on any devices. If you have a iPad, you have a iPhone, you have any mobile phone, so all these websites works perfectly when on mobile devices as well. So that is another.
That's extremely important these days.
Yeah,
extremely important to have that.
So that's the key point over here. So that's all we have in the features as well, and would love more and more customers to use our sites and give us the feedbacks and make this Moto theme a bigger one.
Well, I know that they will, not only will they get a great theme, a great product, but they'll also be able to interact with you guys and tell you what they need, and you'll work to make it better for them as the days, weeks, and months go by to build it even better, because that's what we do in software when we do it right.
Right.
Okay, awesome, guys. Well, with that having been said, I think that's about it for this call, and I'd love to have you on again, you know, another time.
For sure, for sure.
Okay, awesome. But okay, so I guess that's it. It's Hugh from Web Dimensions and Software Corner, and we're going to say so long from Vivek, Himanshu, and Hugh. Awesome, guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you.